Hey, Anthony here from West Coast Custom Concrete. Today's job will be a concrete staircase in Laguna Beach, California. This is the job I've did the conveyor belt and that retaining wall. A couple other videos on. We're putting staircases all the way down the side of this house on both sides. It was about a foot and a half low on this side, so we had to build it up. Which one thing we have is plenty of dirt here. We're on a 2-to-1 slope, no access. So there's no plans or no engineer, nothing for the stairs. So they just let me design it, and I came up with a. I would put two stairs and a landing, two stairs and a landing, because this is the side of the house that's going to be used more. The other side, not so often, and it was a lot steeper on the other side. You'll see the video I do of that. The stairs are straight down. You couldn't put any landings. So I got each landing at about 2%. I did everything to code, which the city would want, but there's no plans or inspection on it. But I already know what they want, so I just designed it so when he gets final inspection on the house, they throw a smart level on the stairs or whatever they want to do. Everything's to code. So we put a landing, two steps, a landing, two steps, a landing, and as it got farther down, the end drop, it just went straight down. And the treads are about a foot, and then the lifts are about 7.5 inches, I think, and the tread on the stairs a foot. So they don't want it all the way against the house in some spots of this side of the house. So we kept that staircase away from the house and ended up just backfilling it. But some of it is wall to wall, from house to the wall. And that section of the wall will just grout while we're fill it with concrete while we're filling the stairs. And you can set forms in concrete. What you do is you just get a 1-inch bit and drill a hole, and then you could pound the stake in it, and it'll hold it, and you can pull it back out. You got to use wooden stakes. This staircase was no easy task. I wasn't looking forward to it, pumping it either, because this is a high profile job in Laguna, and the city's all over it. So it's drizzling out here, so they wanted me to plastic the whole backyard, the whole hillside. So I have the whole hillside plastic, so you can either pump from one side of the property to the other, and then you have no access to pull the hose back up full of concrete to wash it out. For example, if we could have put it up the middle, I could get it out much easier. Here's the pattern I came up with: the stairs. And here's a perfect example of the city coming up here. They made me put sandbags all the way around my pump. I'm not quite sure for what reason, but we're just going to comply with whatever they want. I got my Olin 545 up here. Here's the access to this thing. And I mean, we've been pumping stairs all over this place, so it's getting kind of tiresome, but I got a couple more to do, and we got caught up on that, on all the staircases, which they came out absolutely just beautiful. They're perfect. But we got to run it down here. You got to pump it super dry too. Some of the top of the staircases are 5 foot thick, so you have to pump it super dry and up high on the stairs and let it run where it's gonna run, and then just go to the bottom and just pump each stair. Turn on the pump a little bit. There's Chuck. He's sweating coming up here every time. One more time, he made it. So I'm just pumping up at the higher point just so I fill up the staircase somewhat with where it's going to run. And then when it stops running, I'll go to the bottom and just stack each stair up. We fired this down super quick, 25 minutes, 8 yards. They only let me bring 8 yards up at a time. And then the way the street's blocked and no one can get by, I don't get a cleanup. I just pour 8 yards at a time. Because this is already so tight. There's so much handwork, stripping it, facing it, you know, pumping these landings. And we got maximum guys on the staircase too, because we can't get anyone else in. There's fetal effort to bring more guys up because they're just in your way. Here's our route to get this hose out of here. Quite treatful. And I'm going to wash out my pump, but the hose is down on the hill, so when you unclamp it, it's gravity. There's still standing water in the hose, and I didn't want it to run down onto the stairs that we just poured. So you kind of have to block it off with dirt or something. I was pulling all these hoses out. I'll be helping strip in and whatever they need. Everybody needs out here. Even the bosses gotta get on it sometimes. Here we are, both flowing at the landings here. Well, he can get on those landings and strip those stairs and face them, and then re-hit the landings. It's tight. It's no easy task, but this is a super nice house. They got to come out flawless. And when you pull the stakes, you got to have a bucket of mud and just fill the hole and re-trowel it and kind of push it down into the hole and then float it out. Starting to strip this up, and they're going to be stuck on that retaining wall I did. So, and the house is a smooth trowel Santa Barbara stucco, really nice. I think they're going to do the wall the same. I would have liked to sandblast these staircases, but they wanted them broomed, which is it's their house. But you can't get them to come out any better than this did. There it is. There, they're perfect. See with the landings, it makes it a lot easier coming up and down the side of that because it's a steep property. There it is. There. Yeah, there's a good look at it. It's 100 feet down that hill. There's my girls that brought them to work with me. This is the reason why I do what I do. Thank you very much for watching my video.